Good evening, everybody. Yeah.
Good evening.
Y'all look so good.
They do.
Sheesh.
Yes.
Ain't no release yet. One of my favorite parts of, do you know my favorite part about being up here earlier?
No, what is it?
Well, I get to really get this over with before I get more liquored up.
You know, and we get to see all of these beautiful faces before people begin to trickle out. So it's a good time to be here.
Absolutely, absolutely. So let's get things started. Category number 608, Outstanding Craft Achievement for On-Camera Talent. Program host and moderator correspondent. The nominees are
Geoffrey Baer, WTTW. Emily Fink, Plum Media. John McGivern, Plum Media. Matthew Rodriguez, WMAQ.
All right. And the winner is, I'm going to try not to do a Steve Harvey here. The winner is Geoffrey Baer, WTTW.
Happily, Chance now lives with a cadre of crocodilian companions in a Florida refuge called the St. Augustine Alligator Farm.
Hey, Rob, can you see me?
We reached out to Alligator Rob for an update.
Where is he?
Just from him facing us right here. And him walking
Hi,
out.
Chance. Greetings from Chicago. We love you, buddy.
Oh, thank you. This really means a lot to me. Anybody who wins this award knows that there is a whole team that makes us look good. And so it's Sean Keenahan, producer, my whole team at WTTW, all the shooters and editors and everybody else involved. And I just have to say, when I was like 8 years old, which is like 60 years ago, my grandmother took my face in her hands and said, "Someday you're going to be on television." Thank you, Grandma.
All right. And the next category, number 607, talent. Reporters, specialty assignment, medical, consumer, transportation, and traffic.
The nominees are
Paulo Alvarado, Salud y Bienestar, WDJT, WYTU. PJ Randawa, NBC5 Response, WMAQ. Aaron Mabin, Composite, WITI. Steve Chamraz, Paved with Good Intentions, WTMJ.
And the Emmy goes to there are 2 Emmys being awarded in this category. So let's listen up. Paulo Alvarado at WDJT, WYTU, and Steve Chamraz, Paved with Good Intentions, WTMJ. Congratulations.
El verano está a la vuelta de la esquina y desde ya muchos
I'm enjoying myself.
aprovechan los días soleados para pasarla bien. Una diversión que podría terminar en tragedia. Según el sitio web Stop Drowning Now,
over the last 2 decades, Milwaukee, like cities across the country, tried a little bit of everything to make biking safer and easier, including these. It's called a sharo. That's a mashup of the words sharing and arrow.
At the time, everybody thought this was a good idea?
In general, yeah.
Thank you so much for this. This is the first Emmy that Telemundo Wisconsin won, news-related, so it's an honor to be here. This is for the entire team, Miguel, Alejandra, Monse, Jill, Orlando, Jesse, todos los que conforman el equipo. Thank you so much. So I'm very nervous. This is for my mom. It's the first time that she's here with me in 10 years in the US. This is for you, Mom. This is for you, Dan. I love you.
Wow, that was awesome. All right, well, I'm not Steve Chamraz, but I co-anchor with him, and I just, he is very passionate about covering important things in our community and makes such a difference in the newsroom, and our photography staff is amazing. Our photojournalists really help tell the stories, and I know he would be really thankful for the work that they do with him. To make a difference, our station has been committed to telling stories about driving and making driving safer in Milwaukee and Southeast Wisconsin. So we thank you for this recognition tonight.
All right, our next category is category number 606, Talent, Reporter, Investigative.
And the nominees are
Bennett Haeberle, Composite, WMAQ. Carolina Solbaran, Se Pruseme Innocente, WGBO. Dave Savini, Composite, WBBM.
All right, and the Emmy goes to Bennett Haeberle, Composite, WMAQ.
Her story is one of thousands of reported sex crimes that NBC5 Investigates examined and found they almost never lead to a conviction. They're often dismissed from court records, but not from the minds of survivors.
He stole from me what he didn't have a right to take from me.
And change needs to happen with the input of survivors.
Thanks so much. I've got three groups of people to thank. First, the survivors of sexual assault who had the courage to come forward and share their difficult stories. My NBC Chicago family, they're here. Lots of you. And then my beautiful wife and two daughters who make incredible sacrifices for me. I love you all. Thank you very much.
And the next category, number 605, Talent, Reporter, Daily News.
And the nominees are
Noel Brennan, WBBM. Daniela Cotto, WDJT, WYTU. Aaron Maben, WITI. Jenna Ray, WTMJ.
And the Emmy goes to Noel Brennan, WBBM. Woo!
There's always a buzz in Chicago.
It's amazing, it really is.
But with all that noise, it's sometimes easy to miss
No.
what's right over your head.
That's a honey hive.
We were sitting here the whole time, didn't even notice them.
A locust tree at Daly Plaza
Here's a good view.
is swarming with attention.
Oh, that's a bigger swarm than I thought.
Thank you so much. I am just so grateful to work at a station that encourages and embraces the storytelling and reporting that I love to do. And this is motivation to keep trying to do great work. So thank you so much. Appreciate it.
All right. Our next category here is for Outstanding Craft Achievement for Talent, Sports Anchor, Reporter, Analyst, and Play-by-Play.
And the nominees are
Scott Grodsky, WDJT. Dario Melendez, WISN.
All right. This letter a little trickier. And the Emmy goes to Scott Grodsky, WDJT.
One more.
The road to the Paris Olympics
Organize your feet.
runs through an unassuming warehouse in the middle of Heartland.
We're not only one of the best clubs in Wisconsin, but also nationwide.
Hundreds train at Ottawa Fencing Club each week. Ottawa means the first step.
I'm so thankful to everyone who's helped me get to this point. I want to thank the photographers for some of the stories that I did that were in this. That's Jerry and Cody Bergquist, who both do phenomenal jobs. Went through a decent amount over the last couple of years, and I appreciate the support I've gotten from my station and Jesse, Bill Walsh also. Kevin Holden, I could not ask for a better mentor than what he has been to me, and most of all to my parents for supporting me throughout the last 35 years to get to this point, so thank you.
And category number 602, talent, weather anchor.
The nominees are
Alex Kirshner, Composite, WREX. Maria Elena Ponticello, Composite, WGBO. Albert Ramon, Tornado Warning in Chicago, WBBM.
And the Emmy goes to Albert Ramon, Warning in Chicago, WBBM.
Newsroom, time to get out of the newsroom. Just get into interior room because we have enough rotation. If you want to, you can come to our level. We are in the most protected part of the building, but we got to get away from windows now. Newsroom, control room, you should be in good shape, but we have enough rotation that the Weather Service is also watching with us just a few blocks back off towards the west that we probably need to get out of, got to practice what we preach.
Big thanks to Mary Kay Kleiss, who was in the Weather Center when we had this tornado outbreak last July. Best meteorologist, one of the best people you could ever meet. Jeff Harris, Jen Lyons, our management team at CBS, who are incredibly supportive. And I didn't thank them last year and I got in trouble. So thanks Mom and Dad who supported me since second grade on this obsession that's turned into this. So thank you, have a good night.
Next category is category number 601, Outstanding Craft Achievement for Talent, News Anchor.
And the nominees are
Terrell Brown, WLS. Derek Rose, WISN. Lee Mills, WMTV.
All right, and the Emmy goes to Lee Mills, WMTV.
We are following breaking news right now. The Dane County Sheriff's Office is looking for at least 2 people, and Highway 14 is shut down in Mazomanie, all following a traffic stop in the western part of Dane County. We're taking a live look at the scene right now. You can see Wisconsin Heights High School on the left. Our photojournalist Jason Rice is zooming in for us on Highway 14.
Thank you. Those are my amazing coworkers who are cheering me on. And while this is an individual craft award, I'm preaching to the choir when I say, you know that it's not. I would never be able to do what I just did without, that was actually our 4 o'clock show. And my producer, Abby, from our 4 o'clock show is here. I love you. I love all of my coworkers. And I love the fact that at WMTV, we have a really big teamwork approach and it works. I got to thank John. He was my co-anchor for many years and taught me how to do that job well. And I know he's watching at home because he texted me after that last one. And I have to thank my husband, who actually was the first person in the Madison market to win an Emmy more than 20 years ago. He taught us that we could compete at this level with so many amazing, talented journalists. I've followed your careers and tried to emulate some of your work. And so I just want to say thank you, Sam. You make me a better journalist, and while you're not in the business anymore, you're my biggest cheerleader. I love you so much. Thank you.